evening. hmm. So, yeah, just wishing you a lovely Easter too. Thank you. Yeah, very nice. Just finished a nice live session with Jon Kabat-Zinn. So, yeah, nice end to a day. A very lovely day actually. So, hope you're all doing okay. So just waiting a few moments. It's just about turning 8 o'clock, I think. A little bit quicker tuning in tonight. On this Easter Monday. So welcome. Welcome to those that are just clicking the button and tuning in. Whether you have been here before, whether you've watched and joined in with the meditation before, or whether you're just brand new to it this evening, you're all very, very, very welcome to this practice. More than welcome. So just watching and joining in with a meditation from Jon Kabat-Zinn, who brought mindfulness over to the West, if you like, over 40 years ago now. And he's a great spirited, very kind-hearted person. And he was just saying during his practice that it's almost like by dropping in to this now at 8 o'clock, Sundays to Thursdays, it's imagining that there's a storm, it's very stormy, and then you find a little bit of shelter. So imagining maybe that might be in a busy town, the rain and wind lashing, and you find a little door place to shelter away from the high winds and the torrential rain. Or he likened it to a cascading waterfall, and then you find a little cave behind the waterfall. This is a chance to take some refuge, and we really can't stop whatever's going on at the moment. And you know, the coronavirus is having an effect directly on many people and indirectly. We all know friends and family, and even if we don't know friends and family, close people to us, we know that this pandemic is causing great trouble and distress to many, many people. And we can't stop that. We really can't stop it. What we can do is change our relationship with the way that we are. So we're in some way anyway, be it because we're housebound, because we're not doing what we normally do. But sometimes it's the way we are with that adds to the suffering. So in coming to practice in this way, you're offering yourself some time out, offering yourself some refuge, some shelter, a little bit of easefulness perhaps, even if it's only moderate, tiny easefulness. It's still going to be of huge benefit to your well-being. Taking good care of yourself at this time. And this is an opportunity to do it, to drop and pause into now, into the present moment. Not looking back over things that have happened or projecting too much about what may or may not happen. They're just their thoughts, their memories, their thoughts. So coming to now, a place of practice. So yeah, lovely to have you here. Really, it really is. And whether you're brand new to the practice or whether you've practiced before, it's beginning again. We do the same thing pretty much. Except tomorrow night, I'll invite you just to do a few movements before we sit. So finding a space tomorrow where you can do some movement and then get to sit as well. But that is jumping ahead. So right back into dropping into now. And just inviting you to come to a place to rest your body. Now this can either be laying down on your bed if you're finding that you're not sleeping very well or your sleep is disturbed. The mind is very busy with thinking at the moment, and that's no surprise. Not surprising at all. So perhaps we're feeling a little bit sleep deprived. So if laying down for the practice feels like the right thing to do, then absolutely laying down. Allowing the body to flop, drop, down. Just stop, just pause. Take this shelter from the bitter winds of the storm that's going on. And if we're not choosing to lay, then choosing to sit. Sit in an upright posture, which enables you to feel awake, alive, alert. Somewhere between too relaxed, where we may slump and fall into a really comfortable sleep for the next 15 minutes. But also not too strict. Notice if you're being really critical of yourself. Come on, sit straight, sit taller. Just notice this. And inviting you just to settle. Settle into either sitting or laying. However feels best for you. This is a practice for you, for yourself. If you're sitting amongst other people, then just sensing them around you if you all practice together. Coming into your own space, your own place of refuge. And now inviting you to notice the body as a whole, sitting or laying here. And the body in contact with wherever you are resting. Could be the feet in contact with the ground. Real sense of rootedness. Connection to the earth, to the ground beneath. To feel this stable, strong quality of rootedness. Place where the body is in contact, the chair or the bed. Sensing any pressure points, contact, sensations, temperature. What's here to be noticed? What's here in this moment? Not the moments before or the moments which may come later. Just this moment, just now. And then when you're ready, just inviting you to scan through the body, checking in firstly with the feet. What's here to be noticed in the feet this evening? Tuning into any and all sensations. Coolness, warmth, tingling, or nothing. Perhaps the mind is far too busy to arrive in the feet, and this is fine too. We're not trying to clear the mind. In fact, the very act of trying to clear the mind will only make it busier. So just as best as you can, with a sense of curiosity and friendliness, bringing your attention down to the feet. How are the feet? Achy, sore, rested, relaxed. And then scanning up to the lower legs, the knees, and the upper legs. The pelvic region, the lower back. How is the lower back? Perhaps you've strained it or pulled it, digging out some weeds or moving a tree which has needed to be moved. What's here in the lower back? How is the lower back as you sit or lay here in this moment? And then scanning the whole of the torso, the belly, the chest, shoulder blades and shoulders. Just inviting you to bring your awareness as best as you can to each of the body parts as we scan through, just noting what's here to be noticed. Front of the body, upper arms, lower arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. If the mind is busy and the mind has wandered off, then this is great. This is noticing that the mind has wandered off. Perhaps you've got caught up in the whirlwind of the thought stream. Simply noticing this and coming back to noticing any and all sensations in the hands and the fingers, the arms. And scanning up to the throat and the neck. The whole of the head and face balanced on top of the neck. What's the expression on the face? The crown of the head, the highest point. And now inviting you to take 3 intentional deep breaths in and out. And on the out breath, if possible, a letting go or a letting be with things as they are. Breathing in as best as you can, letting go on the out breath. Breathing in and letting go or letting be on the out breath. And during these unstable times, these times of uncertainty, just simply allowing the body to feel grounded and rooted and offer the mind a stable place to reside for a little while. Whilst we shelter in this practice away from the storm as best as we can. And so just allowing the breath to take on a natural breathing rhythm. We don't need to try hard to meddle with this. The breath can breathe perfectly well all by itself. So if it's okay to then focusing your awareness on the breath as an anchor point to the present moment. Or if breathing is a bit erratic, if you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed at the moment, then sometimes coming to the breath can be quite difficult. So you can bring attention to the feet in contact with the ground or the touch points of the body in contact with the bed, and you can allow the focus of your awareness to be here. And then if you notice that you're paying attention as best as you can, to the body in contact and the mind wanders off, then once you realise this, bringing the awareness back. This is what mindfulness is. Training the muscle of mindfulness, so we can be more present in many more moments. Liberating ourselves from perpetual suffering of overthinking and self-criticism and stuff. So, pure awareness, bringing the attention back to the body in contact with the chair or the bed. Or if you choose to, bringing the attention back to the flow of breath and the sensations of breathing, the physical sensations, either in the nostrils, so picking up on the in-breath, following the breath as it journeys into and turns around and becomes the out-breath. Perhaps in the rising and falling of the chest with each in-breath and each out-breath. Or perhaps deep down in the abdomen. Stretching of the belly on the in-breath and releasing and flattening on the out-breath. It's entirely up to you. It's an absolute choice of where it seems best to anchor the attention in the present moment. It could even be to sounds outside, if you've still got the sound of birdsong or the odd bit of traffic passing by, depending on where you live, where you're practicing. Perhaps you're finding some stillness in a very busy household, so you can hear the clinking and clunking of other people in the house, and this is absolutely fine. Just including it all in the field of awareness itself. And then coming back to this sense of the body or the breath. Just including whatever's here to be noticed in your awareness in this moment. And so either tuning into those contact points of the feet, the seat, or to a sense of the breath, the physical sensations of each new breath. This new breath. This new breath. Or if you find it particularly difficult, then I'll just share another couple of ways to follow the breath. And this is to allow the arms to move in towards the body on the in-breath. And floating the arms and the hands down on the out-breath. Breathing in. And breathing out. And just allowing the breath to depict the flow of the arms rather than the arms depicting the flow of breath. So breathing in and breathing out. So the hands and arms follow the flow of breath. Soothing your own system. Slowing down the heart rate. Slowing down the thought stream perhaps. Or Or this other way to follow the breath is great if you wish to practice with young children. So just following the trace of the fingers and the hand on the in-breath and the out-breath. On the in-breath and the out-breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Really sensing into the physical sensations of the touch of the finger with the other fingers of the other hand. Really sensing, and this is really great for a really busy mind, or for young children and perhaps even teenagers. So just allowing your attention to settle on one way or another. And if you choose to opt out of the guidance and just simply wish to listen, then that's also fine. This is just some time set aside for you. Taking this shelter, this time to shelter from the storms outside. Breathing in, breathing out, or noticing the touch points of the feet and the seat. And if it feels right to do so, then just placing a hand here up on the chest, in the heart region. And as you breathe in, breathing in nourishment for yourself. Allowing the breath to nourish the whole of the body. Perhaps offering yourself a kind wish if this feels okay to do this. Even if it feels weird and tacky and slightly uneasy, then just the intention to offer this wish is enough to start with. May I be peaceful. Or may I accept myself exactly as I am. May I accept my imperfections. A kind wish on the in-breath. May I accept myself as I am. Or may I be kind. Just silently wishing some kindness towards yourself. Kindness for being 100% human being. The way we act, the way we think, the way we react or respond. It's all part of being a human being. May I accept myself as I am. And just allowing this soothing breathing rhythm to emerge. Surfing the waves, if you like, of the breathing rhythm. Or sitting with the focus of awareness and the contact points of the feet. Or the contact with the seat or the bed. Whichever feels best for you. This is a time for you to restore, replenish, nourish yourself. Beginning again with each moment. Each moment a new moment. And now gently letting go of the kind wish. Coming back to a sense of the whole of the body sitting or laying here breathing. Expanding the awareness to take in a little bit of movement if the body has been still. Allowing the eyes to gently open if they've been closed. And to those of you who are just joining or have been here for the whole of the practice, then it's lovely to have you here. Lovely to see your names popping up. So yeah, it's great. If you have popped by, then just give a quick click of a thumbs up or a, I don't know, an emoji or whatever it is, just to say you've tuned in. And yeah, enjoy the rest of this Easter Monday evening. Go steady, go gently with yourselves, and remember there's always the option to choose what's next. Mindfulness is about awareness. And then from this place of awareness, we can then choose skillfully what we do next. Maybe a bubbly bath or some fresh air or a cup of tea or whatever it might be. Choosing something wise and skillful which can help you to feel connected to yourself of what you need. So I'll be back again tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and we'll do a little bit of movement, and it's not like Zumba exercise or yoga. It'll just be some movement to allow your attention to settle into the body in a different kind of posture than sitting or laying. So do join me for that at 8 o'clock. You'll need a little bit more space, but not too much. And then we will be going into sitting or laying afterwards. So yeah, go steady, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.